Hi, my name is Jonathan Zuromski with Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage. I'm a realtor out of the North Haven office. At the beginning of my career, I always wanted to be in the hospitality industry. I started off at 14 at a vocational high school. Then I went to the Culinary Institute of America, and then I really kind of hit hotels as a seasonal task force manager with a large hotel company. I traveled all over the country, but all that moving around kind of wiped me out. I was working like 100-hour work weeks, living in one place for 6 months. So I was trying to think of what industry could I go into that had a similar level of detail, that still had the customer service aspect to it, where I'd still be able to sell and utilize all of my skills that I developed over this career. I landed on real estate and really haven't looked back. When I first decided that I was going to be going into real estate, the first thing that I did was I went and did an internship under a top producing agent out of Warwick, Rhode Island. I started asking myself this question, right? So if I'm going up against that realtor and you're trying to choose between this guy who's been doing it for 30 years, somebody who's just getting into the industry, who would you choose? So I doubled down on learning technology. 95% of home buyers find their house online. So what does that mean? The busiest street in America is going to be the internet. How are you going to be getting in front of not just in front of the most number of people, but then the right number of people? Social media, digital marketing, the data mining, all of those tools are how you accomplish that. On the flip side of that, buyers. Everybody is extremely busy. I mean, if you're a first-time home buyer and you've got a couple of kids, you're trying to get out of your apartment, you're also trying to build your career. I mean, that's an extremely busy lifestyle. And then you're gonna throw on top of that finding a house, getting your pre-qualification letter ready, doing all of those things, having buyer consultations and conducting the search the right way. I mean, you really need to have somebody who's technologically savvy. Most people don't know that in the MLS, I can take the average drive commute time and then create a geo-target based off of drive times from where your locations are. I mean, all of those things are extremely powerful for buyers. I mean, that's just scratching the surface on what this stuff can do. If you're interested in finding out more information, please call, text, or inbox me. I look forward to hearing from you.